Welcome to my channel, Woke Words. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I went ahead and pulled 2 oracle cards to represent the environment of the spread that we're going to be pulling. And you got the Mentor, and the other one is Agape. So from these 2 cards, Agape is like unconditional love. This is like the little lines in the card can be, and this right here can be like source energy, the universe, God, and you're tapping directly into unconditional love, like the utmost unconditional divine love. And with the Mentor, this could be like you're learning something from like a spiritual teacher. There could be someone in your life you could be learning, like example would be like soaking up Abraham Hicks videos, or there's some kind of sensei that you're going to once a week, or even a therapist, or just someone who's been in your shoes before, walking a path that you're walking, and you're learning things from them. But usually when we have that kind of relationship of the mentor and the student kind of thing, usually the mentor actually learns from the student and vice versa. But we're going to pull 9 cards. It's going to be between you and someone else, like a connection between you and someone else in your life. The left side's going to be them, the right side's going to be you, and then the middle is going to be the energetic ties between you, and you can also swap the roles. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and we're going to do past, present, and future energies, and then we're going to take another tarot deck and clarify some of the cards for Virgo. You get the 3 of Wands, the Moon, the 9 of Cups. So if the right side is you, like I'm reading it, that's really good, because the 9 of Cups is like emotional independence. In the current energy, you get the Queen of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the Page of Cups. In the upcoming energies, you get the High Priestess, the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. So whoever this connection is between you and someone else, it's a lot of pettiness. It's not like ultimate evil, but it's just like petty childish games. Like in the 5 of Wands, the people in the cards, they look like they're about 9 to 14 years old. So it's petty childishness, whatever it is between the 2 of you. So in the past, they get the 3 of Wands, you get the 9 of Cups, and between you is the Moon. So there could have been a lot of secrets going on, like one person keeping secrets from the other, vice versa. It could have been interchangeable. But also know that if the Moon energy was in your vicinity, that you were going through a lot of soul growth. It may not have looked like it on the outside, but going through whatever it was in the past with this person, your soul was going through a lot of growth, like some subconscious reprogramming type shit. And then with you being in the 9 of Cups in the past, that's what you're growing into. Emotional independence. Feeling like you are good on your own. This person is, on the other hand, waiting on this connection to come back together, okay? In the current energy, you get the Queen of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So between you and this person is like a dead silence. Right now, nobody wants to look at the emotions. This person is in the Queen of Cups energy. What they feel on the inside is a lot of emotion and love, but they're keeping it in their cup. They're in feminine energy. That doesn't mean they're a woman, but this is like the Queen of Cups. They have a lot of love, but they're not speaking or saying anything. With the Page of Cups being on your side, you could have tried to reach out to this person in some way, or you could be planning on doing that. But you may be planning on it, but with this energy between you two of the 2 of Swords, just because you kind of consider it doesn't mean you're going to do it, because the 2 of Swords is like not looking at your emotions, and both people have water cards. You got the Page of Cups, they got the Queen of Cups. So they feel I think they feel this connection maybe even deeper than you do. So however deep you feel this connection, the person on the left side feels it deeper than the person on the right. And it may not be truly that one person feels it deeper than the other. It may just be that you're focusing on yourself here, this Nine of Cups energy. So that may be why you're not taking it quite as seriously currently, because you've went through a lot of growth. In the upcoming energy, they get the High Priestess. You have the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords is between you. I feel like this is you going in a different direction. It goes from the Page to the Knight, so you're working on your heart chakra, opening it up, because the Page steps up to the Knight. That's going up a level. And you're working on opening up your heart chakra. But if you look at the cards on the table, this person is in the High Priestess. They're not saying anything. Usually this means quiet. And also another card about secrets, okay? And you're in the opposite direction of this person. I always notice the way the cards fall and what kind of story it tells. And to me, that's what this is. You feel like you need to go in an opposite direction. The mutual energy between the two of you is the Three of Swords, which is a lot of pain coming up on this timeline. It could not be that both people feel it, but it's just this connection could have had some third parties involved, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a third girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. It could have just been a third energy, a third influence. It could have been work. It could be friends in one person's ear telling that person about the other one why they shouldn't be with them. But the way this timeline is going, it is looking like the person on the right side is coming into emotional independence. And as they open their heart chakra, they're choosing to go in a different direction. So let's clarify some of these cards. I want to clarify the Moon card for the past energy that was between the two of you. I feel like there were secrets between the two of you. Maybe like one or both of you kept secrets from each other. Let's clarify the Moon card for Virgo. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this card, this connection brings you and the other person a lot of anxiety. At least it did in the past. A lot of staying up at night worrying about it. And it puts you in an unbalanced state with the Two of Pentacles, both of you. You may want to come in, but this is almost like argumentative energy. With the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, a lot of back and forth, yang, 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 not very nice communication with the Knight of Swords being there. And there's a lot of unbalance between the two of you. So it's like when you two get together and do try to communicate, it's not very, there's no couth to it. It's like no manners in the situation. It's like rough communication. It's like it turns into an argument pretty quickly, is the way it feels to me. And it could be over secrets. Like one person could be accusing the other person. This almost feels like jealousy, kind of. Alright, so in the current energy, I want to clarify the Two of Swords, which is the energy between the two of you. Like I said, I feel like this person currently, I'm not saying that that's how it's always been, but currently this person is feeling this connection on a deeper level than you are. And it may be because you've done more inner work and they're perceiving it as feeling it deeper than you because they're feeling the loss of you because they're not up to speed with loving themselves and being okay with themselves. But they're feeling like a deep connection to you. Let's clarify the Two of Swords for Virgo. It's like you have tapped into source energy with this agape love, and you're doing some inner work on yourself, and you're learning some new things, and it's like you're wanting to go in a new direction as you open your heart chakra. The Fool card, the Temperance, the Four of Swords. So, and the Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom. That's another waiting energy. So, like I said, there's probably not a whole lot of anything going on the outside between you and this person. This reading is more describing what's going on the inside of two people that are connected but are not really talking. So, the Four of Swords, that's another energy of not speaking to each other, kind of like a meditative state. The Temperance card talks about patience, waiting, also tempering your emotions, allowing the divine to intervene. And with the Fool card here, this is like this person wanting to take a new leap, but I also feel like this is you going in a different direction. In the upcoming energy, we're going to clarify the Knight of Cups, which is like the last card that you leave off with. As you open up your heart chakra, ooh, that just flipped. The Chariot, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So for the Knight of Cups, you're clarified by the Chariot, which is fast-moving energy forward. The Seven of Cups is like the possibilities are endless for you. As you are discovering unconditional love, you're discovering source, you're like tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and not what Abraham Hicks says, you're getting tuned in and tapped into your own source energy within you. The possibilities are then endless. You have a lot of options. Sometimes this can speak to confusion, but I feel like in this situation, attached to this energy of the Knight of Cups, you're opening up your heart chakra, and you're not going fast with the Knight of Cups. You're slowly going in another direction, or you're slowly allowing your heart chakra to open. But the universe is stepping in and putting some forward movement in the atmosphere with the Chariot card. And then the universe is saying your possibilities are endless. The only thing you need to do is have just a little patience and plant your seeds. It's like you have to prepare for rain. If you have faith that if you're in a desert and you have faith that the rain's going to come, would you go dig a ditch for you to be able to hold the rain, or would you just sit there under the tree and cry? You would go dig a ditch. So this is like the card of digging the ditch to hold the water when it does rain. So this is like having faith that your seeds will sprout, whatever it is that you're planting or doing or planning. So for the final part of the reading, we're going to get 3 cards from the universe based on the vibrations you could be giving off at this time / advice you may need to hear regarding the reading for Virgo. That just went to flip. The Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. The Five of Swords is at the bottom. So definitely, if you and this person, I don't know about later, but I'm just saying at this point in time, if this resonates with you, if you and this person try to come together right now, it ain't going to happen. Well, you might come together, but it's not going to be a pretty come together. This is like winning at all costs. Even if this person has a lot of emotions for you, they have that pride. They would rather hurt themselves in the midst of hurting you just to know they got the best of you. That's this kind of energy. It's really self-defeating energy. And also, the universe is saying, with the Page of Swords being there, you may be watching this person, or they may be watching you, but to use your intuition. And really and truly, the Two of Swords is probably the best way to take this connection right now. Because if you try to come together with this person right now, it's not going to end good. So it's probably best, it's not really good to stay in stuck energy, but it's probably best to keep your mouth shut. All these cards, the people have their mouth closed. They're not, like, the universe is saying, don't communicate. If that's what you've been doing, that's the way to keep going. Just keep going down the path you're going and don't communicate at this time, because they're not in the mental or emotional space to be able to communicate with you in an enjoyable way. Okay, Virgo, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.